All right, guys, we are going to get into this build of Soundwave, all 1,505 pieces of him. It was fairly awesome, actually very awesome. I only have two real chief complaints in this build, but we will get there. They're not anything major or crazy. He comes with a couple little cassette buddies. We've got Ravage that transforms into a panther type design from his cassette shape. With his bomb pods to add to him for weaponry. Bam. And then with the awesome eject button on this thing. Oh, well. That's the second time this has happened to me. Where that corner likes to come off of Razorbeak. Close the deck. Can unfold him, get out his beak and legs. And he's got laser pods. I do like his nameplate with his information and a little mini version of him. You have your choice on the tiles, whether you want him to have Ravage or Razorbeak. I went with the Razorbeak just because it kind of stands out a little more with the red. All right, now we get into him. See, fairly decent size on his boombox. Around on the back side, you see how everything kind of tucks away with weapons, and I would kind of wish it was a little cleaner on tucking away in the back, but hey, that'll work. Well, I just pull everything off weapons-wise. Unhook the arms from his legs. One of my complaints is just you can see how like getting him to stand up straight is a very tough balancing act. Like unless everything is really pulled in place and really set for balance, sometimes there's some difficulty with him. And his feet. His feet are the lone soul contact with the ground. I know that's how it normally is with people and things, but yeah, sometimes, but it can get wobbly. That is one of my chief complaints. Oops, I just popped that. So I just always hope that this would stay like this and over time is not going to wear down and start to fall forward. That's a first. And you just pop his head out. And then we'll just pop that back on. You can see he has his red eyes. It does come with yellow pieces because when the toy was released back in, I think they said 1984, he came with yellow eyes. But when he was in the cartoon, he had the red eyes, and I didn't have the toy, but I watched the ever-living daylights out of that show as a kid. So I recognize him with the red eyes. Then I put his shoulder launcher on, and his other weapon. My other big complaint is his hand here. You have the connecting point to hold the weapon. That's not usually going on. It's not a big deal. He's got his weapon now. He's all happy, ready for assaulting the Autobots. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't like to really stay up. That can be a little annoying. But we'll see if it does it, because see if it wants to make me look dumb. When I go to take the weapon out, of course it didn't do it this time. But yeah, his hand comes apart a lot. Maybe I'm just clumsy and don't take special caution with it. I don't know. If you guys aren't having problems with it, yell at me in the comments. Make fun of me. Let me know. But really, overall, I think this thing came out pretty wicked. Yes, the best part, the sound brick. Everybody has heard of it by now. I don't know if you've all heard it. All right, there's tons and tons. I think it took me, I don't even know how long, so I'm not going to guess on how long it took before I saw that it was recycling sounds, which that thoroughly impressed me, because I thought that there might be 5 or 10 sounds at the absolute most. But yeah, there's probably 25 or 30. I would need to count one of these days. But that is my extremely basic review of the Soundwave build. Honestly, this thing is really cool. Okay, actually, one of my favorite parts, do need to show that. The articulation up here when the feet go up. I just really like how much all the moving that it has in there. It does not look basic and simple. They really put some complicated mechanics into this. They are really picking it up with the Transformers line. You know, I was pretty happy with the Optimus Prime build. I never did pick up the Bumblebee set, at least not yet. I will one of these days. I haven't not built that one, but I've watched some videos. I know that does not make me an expert in any way, shape, or form on it. I've seen some reviews, and some people do kind of complain on that one. But it seems like this one, they have really picked it back up and done very well. So I look forward to whatever comes out next year. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a really cool Starscream or something, or a Megatron. But I think Starscream would be cool, way cooler, especially if it's the nice Generation 1. That would be awesome. All right, guys. I guess that's all we got. So I will see you next time.